Good morning, everyone. Prepper Nurse 1 here, coming at you from inside the pavilion because it's a little windy out there again today. So I said, well, let me come into the pavilion and do my video in here. It's easier this way because I know you guys, when it's windy, you guys cannot hear me at all. So I said, well, we'll stand in here. It's actually, the sun is out. It's beautiful. I'm getting a lot of sunshine at the moment, which is always a good thing. All right. First of all, yesterday, I did not do any videos yesterday. I just wasn't feeling it, and I didn't want to get on and fake videos for you guys, so I was like, I'm just going to take a day and not do videos. So that was what yesterday was about, if anybody was wondering. The other thing, really quickly, I will be live streaming tonight. Can I help you? Huh? I will be live streaming tonight at 8 p.m., so I would encourage you all to join me then. We'll have a good discussion at that point. All right. So, and it's Eastern Standard Time, just for anybody that's wondering. All right. We got to get into this, folks. The insanity just does not stop. It just does not stop. A judge has just ruled, and I want you to think about this, guys. I want you to think about this. I mean, because you can't make this stuff up. You just really can't. I mean, if somebody told me this type of stuff, I'd be like, there's absolutely no way. So a judge has just ruled that illegal immigrants, and let me just say that again so that you understand, illegal immigrants, people that came into this country the wrong way, did not come in here the right way, follow the process that's been going on in this country forever and a day, that have come in here the wrong way, have the right under the Second Amendment to be able to have guns. Now let's just take a thought process in this, okay? So first of all, they've already broken the law in this country by coming in here illegally. That's number one. Number two, what do we know about these people? Do we know their histories? Do we know anything about their histories? No, we don't, right? Because they're coming from other countries. They could be using a false name. We have no idea. We have no idea. You know, so let's think about a couple things. They come over here. We have no idea what their immunization records are. You know, and then they talk about, like with the outbreak of measles happening, a scare tactic in the news. There's really not that many cases of measles, and it's kind of isolated to a small group of people. I wonder who that could be. But they don't talk about that on the news as well. Now, instead of calling them illegal aliens, right, they're calling them newcomers. They're not newcomers. They're people that did the wrong thing. I'm so sick and tired of this political correctness nonsense. And a judge should never be ruling. They have no rights in this country. They should not even be here. They'd have nothing. They should get nothing. They should get no jobs. They should get nothing. And everybody always keeps saying, well, they're doing the jobs that Americans don't want to do. Well, guess what? If the Americans had a choice between starving and actually doing something, I think they're going to do something. It's complete and utter nonsense. And I'm like so sick and tired of this rhetoric. And we're supposed to just go, hey, yeah, that's great. Oh, and I just saw, I gotta show you something or talk about something that I saw. Somebody just sent me a clip. One of my Canadian brothers just sent me a clip. And Trudeau's out there trying to glad hand with people. And the guy was like, I'm not shaking your hand. And he goes, why not? He goes, because you destroyed this country, and talking about the whole carbon tax. And he goes, you got your vehicles out here idling for so many minutes ahead of time here before you even came out. He goes, what's your carbon footprint? And then, of course, Trudeau tries to turn, oh, what, have you been talking to Putin? I love how they deflect. These politicians in general will deflect And it's always somebody else's fault, and it's not theirs, and you're a bad person if you don't agree with the nonsense that they're putting out there. So, like I said, guys, again, let's talk about the whole green thing for a second, too. I'm on a rant this morning, just so you know, because when I saw this thing about illegals having the rights to have guns, I'm just like, you got to be freaking kidding me. But anyway, so let's talk about this whole green thing for a moment, right? I want you to remember what's going on here. We have our government, the Canadian government also, telling us, right, Western powers, that we need to sacrifice, we need to do this, we need to do that, it's for the environment, it's going to save the planet. But in the meantime, and I want you to think about this, we got, 330 million, maybe 340 million people in this country by now, in the United States, where you have India, which is now the most populous country in the world at 1.4 billion, and China, right behind him at 1.3 billion. China just keeps building coal plants, folks. They're not doing anything to be green, and neither is India. So when you have countries, two countries that make up almost 7 billion people, I'm sorry, not 7, I'm sorry. 2 countries making up almost 3 billion people, my bad. And we're 340 million, but we're going to make the difference. I mean, that just goes to show the stupidity of that argument, right? When you have a small fraction of people or, have to, make all these sacrifices, and we're supposed to just continue to go, oh yeah, that's okay, we'll do that. Screw them. Sorry, just my opinion. And I'm a green guy, okay? I try to be as green as I possibly can be. I try to be as close to nature as I can be. It's insanity. It's insanity. And like I said, I am not no tree hugger or nothing like that. But for me, it's more about independence and freedom than anything else. I definitely want to hear your guys' feedback on all these topics that I touched on this morning. And I definitely want to, I want to hear what you guys have to say. I want to hear what you think. Dave's got his truck started over here because he's heading back home to Mass today. So he's leaving this morning. Remember, folks, we truly are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we can figure that one out, we're going to be in much, much better shape. We have to stop letting them divide us, that's for sure. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD. Step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one stopping you from achieving your goals is you. That's it, nobody else. If you stay positive and stay away from the negativity, you're going to be just fine. Set realistic goals and then set about to making them happen. All right? Have a great day, everybody, and I will see you all tonight at 8 o'clock for the live stream. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.